Morning, welcome to your daily readings on starting your day in a conscious way. So, really getting your mindset, your feelings, your body, because we do some breathing, your body set for the day. You want to regulate your nervous system, you want to kind of calm that body down. You want to start your day in a calm way, in an intentional way, and being really conscious, and then bring that through the day so that you really are directing your life and not letting things just happen to you, and not getting caught up in the noise and all the distractions and all the stuff happening on the outside. Yes, they are. Yes, this is happening in our world right now. But also, it's also so important that we remain kind of like that light and that strong, powerful person, to hold that energy and bring that out into the world. We don't need more fear, worry, um, all of that out into the world. Not at all. Okay, let's get started. Got some cards for you. The first two cards, Hanged Man and Ten of Cups. Now, Ten of Cups is about happiness, like so much happiness in all parts of your life. But what this is saying is that you're maybe in an in-between stage. It's time to change your perspective in order to achieve this. Or you're in a state of maybe you need to surrender control, because boy, we like to control things. I must do this, have this before I can feel the happiness, before my life is good, right? So we want to let go of that too. Sometimes we try to control what happens to us. Like it's in a way, it's like I'm controlling the universal flow. You want to allow the universal flow while you're still telling God, source, universe, yourself, what you do desire, how you do desire to live, how you desire to feel, what you desire to do, everything like that, how you desire the world to be. We want to put those intentions out into the world. Those are energy, our words, our frequency, vibration. They tell, they have a story, they send out energy. So, is there something you need to let go of? Control? Do you need to surrender a little bit and just relax and trust God, source, universe, and trust yourself that everything is going to work out well? Or are there things you're like, I need to do this, I have to do that in order to have happiness, and I cannot be happy until I do? That used to be me. I lived most of my life like that. So beware of that. It says let go and of current situation. Maybe you need to let go of focusing on worrying about needing to change this current situation you're in order to. And of course, look from a different perspective. Step back over bird's eye view. This is my life. Remain objective. I know where I'm going. And then the next cards are the Four of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is kind of like holding on to your finances, like, or I need to have this job to have comfort in life. Like, this is what I need to do. Sometimes it can be, I'm so scared of losing what I have. I'm so scared of losing what I have. And then the Eight of Pentacles is working hard for what you have, knowing I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then this is what it's leading to. And usually these are physical, money, dealing with money, how we support our life, things like that. And so what these two cards together are telling us is we want to work work at what excites us, work at our soul's mission purpose, right? Ultimately, that's what we would love to be doing. So work towards something, or do your work in a way that feels good to you. How can you change it? How can you change your perspective? Let go of the scarcity mindset, right? Let go of the scarcity mindset. Yes, you can still work and do all those things. And then you want to learn to trust the flow of life, trust God's source universe, that you will be provided. You are doing what? Your best. And also knowing that, for me, it was a huge message too, is you got to let go of what you think you need to do just to survive. Let go of the things you think you have to do. Like, I have to work hard, I have to work hours, it's so much struggle, it's so hard, there's so many things just to get by, just to survive, right? Just to survive, I'm just going to hold on tight to this job that I don't like, or this situation or whatever, because I'm so scared what will be on the other side of it. So that's a call too. If that's your situation, we really get to look at it and go, okay, this is a sign. This is God. And guess what? I got 2 4 of Pentacles today in my reading. Two. So another sign of what are you holding on so tight to? What do you think you must do? Are you doing all these things that you don't like because you're so scared that you won't be able to support yourself by letting some things go? And that's again kind of like the hangman, right? So pursue mastery in what excites you. Balance control, I need to control everything, with the willingness to take risks. As in, this is what I really desire, but it feels scary. It feels like a risk, but I'm going to begin to take those steps and I'm going to trust and have faith. And then the next card is setting your course, which I love this. And this is about broadening your horizons. Personal, business, whatever. Don't put yourself in a little box. I need to just do this. Otherwise, what am I going to do? Or I won't be able to survive, right? Widen your scope of what's really possible for you. So looking at possibilities, opportunities, widening, right? I'm open to possibilities. I'm open to be shown really cool things that are around me that I may not have noticed. I'm open to hearing people talk about things. I'm open to discussions. I'm open to finding YouTube videos that are going to be like, oh my God, that's so cool. Things we didn't know that'll show me another way. So just be open to those possibilities and setting your course also, that vision of where you want to go, how you want to feel, how you want to be, having that in mind. Boundless freedom. Go where your will drives you, and then ask yourself, where am I headed? Where would I like to go? If I could just jump on a ship or train, plane, whatever, where would I go? And yes, you could think of a country or a holiday, but you could also think it's like the train of life. What would be your next path in life that you would like to be on? And then the last card we have is the Knight of Wands. And I love the Knight of Wands because it's act on your passions. And this is so much of what we've been talking about. Don't be scared to act on your passions. Of course, you can be working full time and still acting on your passions outside of that. That's of course, that's how you can start. Act on passions and nudge to examine being impulsive. Energy, action, adventure. That's what this stands for. Energy, action, adventure. Take initiative. There may be some travel you want to do. There may be change you want to do. And this is really about your desire for freedom and exploration. I'm excited to see what is next for me. And I'm going to take those steps and those actions to direct me, guide me, trust, hold the vision, let go of so much control, be open to possibilities and opportunities. Ask God, Source, Universe, intend every day. Tell, the world what you want. Tell yourself what you're working towards. All right, thought that was a good reading. We're going to do a blessing from my Sacred Rebel Oracle deck now. So we always start with our breath. We always want to calm our body down. And remember, you can do this anytime during the day when you are starting to feel stressed, anxious, worried, get into fear, start believing things you are hearing that are so fear-based and may not even be true. So you just want to connect to your body. I always put my hand on my heart. And you start inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And sometimes to release anxiety and bent up energy, you might want to exhale in a hard way, like just do that a few times. Just release, right? And as you exhale, you're releasing tension. You're releasing emotion even. I allow myself to release. I allow myself to let go. Inhale through your nose. Controlling it nice and slow. Exhale, bring that breath slower as you exhale. And exhale all the way. And then inhale, continue that. Inhale, you can count for 4. Inhale, hold it at the top, count 6 to exhale. And relaxing your shoulders and your muscles as you exhale. lengthening your back as you inhale. Releasing, relaxing, letting go, bringing it right down to the center of the earth and dumping it there when you exhale. Continue with your breath. I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life, held in the loving grace of wisdom. So be it. Perfect little blessing for the end of this video and the topics we talked about. Let me know how you like these videos if you're watching live. If you're watching live. If you watch every day, let me know. And if you're new to me, let me know. And I would love to say hello. Also, do you have any topics you want me to expand more on or talk more about? Or is there a book that you think, that I would love? Okay. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.